What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. Now, this video was inspired by the NFL draft. I was watching the NFL draft to see how many HBCU players were going to get drafted. I was mainly watching a lot of the Jackson State players. They did have one Jackson State player that actually got his name called, but I was listening and waiting for Aubrey Miller Jr., Dallas Daniels, and a few others. They didn't get their name called, but they did get signed. They're undrafted free agents. And Aubrey Miller Jr. is going to the Miami Dolphins. And let me tell you something. I don't know why he reminds me of Ray Lewis for some reason. I don't know why. And which means that I think he's going to have a hell of an NFL career. Why? Because he wants it. He wants it. And he's a self-motivator. And he's going to be just fine. But I want to talk about, since the theme of undrafted free agents, right? This is why this shouldn't bother them. The NFL's all-time undrafted team. Look at that picture right there. That's Kurt Warner. I can really just stop here. Undrafted. And he went on to win a Super Bowl. You know, he had, who did he have covering him? Orlando Pace. Left tackle, I believe. But Kurt Warner was undrafted. Okay, if you go down the list here, Joe Perry, undrafted. This is before my time, but he was undrafted. Priest Holmes was undrafted. You get my drift now, right? Priest Holmes. And we all knew what Priest Holmes could do. Drew Pearson was undrafted. And you see he got that captain on his jersey. Undrafted. Wes Welker. One of the all-time great route runners. One of Tom Brady's favorite targets. Undrafted. But it doesn't matter that these people are undrafted. Once you get it's all about the opportunity once you get the opportunity. Right? Wes Welker. Can you believe that? Just went undrafted. Antonio Gates. Now, this one really surprised me. I couldn't believe he went undrafted. But this goes along with the theme of this video here. So what? Aubrey Miller didn't get drafted. So what? Look at Antonio Gates. All you need is the opportunity. And once they get to training camp, it's a different story. What I'm saying is, once you get in the building, you don't have to leave the building once you get in. For some people, all you have to do is just give them just a little bit of opportunity and they're going to seize the moment. And I want to say another thing. There was a lot of HBCU players that didn't go draft. That didn't get drafted. Right. And, a lot of people seem to think, oh, you'll get a better opportunity if you go to the Power 5 level. And I just go back in history for a minute for some of the players that played in the HBCU that went on to the Hall of Fame. Jerry Rice. Right? Sweetness, rest in peace. Walter Payton, he played at Jackson State. The list goes on and on and on and on. And it's just a matter of just getting your foot in the door and getting the opportunity. That's what it's all about. Steve Air McNair, rest in peace to him. He played at Alcorn State. And we know him for the Music City Miracle. So it's just a matter of just getting the opportunity. But Antonio Gates, man. Jason Peters, one of the great offensive tackles, went undrafted. But he got his foot in the door and the rest was history. Larry Little. That was before my time, but undrafted. You can just look here at this picture and look like he's a dog. Like, how this man go undrafted is crazy. This man just looked like a straight killer here. Jim Langer went undrafted. Brian Waters, undrafted. Now, you see this man. I don't know why you wouldn't draft him, but went undrafted. Joe Jacoby, undrafted. John Randall. Guys, John Randall went undrafted. And we all know John Randall is a legend in the sport. Undrafted. Bill Willis, undrafted. It was a little before my time. Cameron Wake. But you guys get my look at this. James Harrison. Guys, how did James Harrison go undrafted? You see what I'm saying? So for Aubrey Miller and the rest of them, look at James Harrison. Went on to win a Super Bowl. One of the toughest players on the field. Went undrafted. So I don't have to go any further, but I think you get my drift here. So for all the players that went undrafted, don't worry about it. As long as you get your foot in the door, now it's game time. But guys, drop a comment below. Let me know who your favorite player was that went undrafted, that went on to the Hall of Fame. Drop a comment below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.